G'day guys, thanks for coming. I need to make it clear that we're following strict legal conditions laid down by the Australian Crime Commission that govern what we can say. I can't emphasise that enough. I understand the frustrations for players and clubs and fans. I absolutely get that, it's very clear to me. It is imperative, however, that everyone respects a proper process that allows ASADA and any other agency the chance to investigate and which addresses the rights of players and the clubs. Yesterday, after receiving permission from the Australian Crime Commission, we informed the NRL clubs who had been referred to in the report. I did that last night. That is all we have been able to say to them for the reasons I've just described. We do not have permission to go into any further detail. That is a matter for the individual clubs, and I think there have been a number of statements issued by clubs since those calls were made. I am committed to working with ASADA to deal with these issues as thoroughly and as quickly as possible. ASADA will be briefing clubs today in their ongoing investigation. We are, as I said, actively supporting ASADA in that process. That's been going on for a number of weeks. Regardless of the outcome of any of the investigations, there is an opportunity here to take the initiative in terms of the integrity and establish the most robust integrity and compliance unit in sport. That is absolutely an opportunity for us here in Rugby League. That is what the players, clubs and fans deserve. There is a tremendous amount to look forward to when the Telstra Premiership kicks off on March the 7th. Very excited about that. We need to keep sight of that, just as we need to go through a proper process in relation to these issues. Thank you. I'm happy to take questions. Well, look, what I've been able to do is the Crime Commission gave me permission yesterday to inform the clubs. The ASADA investigation has been ongoing for a number of weeks, and that process continues. And today there will be a briefing with ASADA and the respective clubs. So, as part of their ongoing investigation. So we'll move as quickly and as smartly as we possibly can. But it's very, very important to recognise that due process must be followed. There are very strict legal constraints that we've followed to this point, and the investigations need to run their proper course for all concerned.
But how long could this disrupt the game? I spoke to John Kay last night. He said in the Lance Armstrong case that took 2 years and he didn't contest any of the charges.
Look, I'm not going to speculate on the investigation and the timeline of the investigation. We have information that was provided to me by the Crime Commission in a confidential briefing, and the only thing I have been allowed to do is to tell the clubs involved that they have been referred to in the Crime Commission report. The investigation must be allowed to run due process. I understand the frustration in terms of the clubs and fans. I absolutely understand that. We have proactively over the last 2 weeks demonstrated a real commitment toward the investigation by ASADA. I put in an independent Tony Whitlam, independent person to run our integrity affairs. I've also 2 days ago put in a project manager to drive our integrity unit and these investigation issues forward as fast and as swiftly and as fairly as we possibly can. I can't state enough, though, due process must be followed.
What is that unit on 2 weeks and still no names, no evidence?
For the last 2 weeks, we've been proactively working with ASADA. As I said, we put Tony Whitlam QC in place, and Tony has been active working with the authorities. We put out a helpline on Saturday so that past and future players, current players could call in. We've also, as I say, we've added additional project management resources, so the integrity unit is in place and is functioning. We've been cooperating with ASADA, including the Deloitte's forensics teams, as the investigations unfolded. We have done a lot, but I would state due process must be followed. These are very serious matters, and we need to make sure that it's properly considered. I mean, none of us want to be in a position that we're in terms of we want to make sure that these investigations are thoroughly followed through.